so I did come up with a farm plan. There we go. So now we know what we want our farm to look like. So we'll be working on that today. I'll pull up our other goals for today. Okay. We have quite a few, so I have specific things that I want to do to set up our farm. See, it's going to snow tomorrow. Fortune teller. You can hear the spirits whispering something. The spirits are neutral. Living off the land. Find any tree seeds while chopping wood. You can plant those in the ground and a new tree will grow. Get creative. That's part of what we're going to be doing today. So yeah, we're going to be setting up our farm. We're going to be continuing to romance Haley. We're going to continue to make money to upgrade our coop. Yeah, just get a few winter things done to prepare for spring. Okay. Good morning, chickens. Grab our milk pail and put our eggs up. Okay. Come back. Alright. Okay, we got our first large milk, so we can take that to the community center. We do need to also, like, I think we need to work on those rare seeds in order to get our greenhouse. So I don't know if the little cart with the pig comes by during the winter time, but if it does, we should take care of that. Let's hold on. Okay, let's put up these bars. Festival of Ice has begun near Marnie's Ranch. I forgot that was today. I don't think anyone will be open anyways, so we can do that. Let's just keep everything else in our inventory and take care of it tomorrow. We'll go to the Festival of Ice. Alright. Here we go. Hello. Elliot says, I'm entering the ice fishing competition today. Why not? It's rare that Willie ever loses, though. Until this year. Leah, oh, ice. A beautiful material to sculpt in, but so impermanent. But I guess that might make the art even better. Robin says, I'm sorry, but carving ice parapets requires my undivided attention. Okay. Shane. If it was up to me, I'd probably have a pizza festival at the saloon instead. Honestly, that sounds pretty great. George? Humph. Wife dragged me out into the cold for this? Evelyn. Did I ever tell you how George and I first met? He actually pelted me with a snowball in this very festival. He was a gentleman back then and came over to see if I was okay. That's adorable. Jody, the forest looks beautiful in the winter, doesn't it? Caroline, how's winter coming along for you, Olivia? Great. Oh, there's the pig shop lady. Sebastian. Cold? Nah, I never get cold. Sam. Hey, Olivia, are you going to enter the ice fishing competition? Oh, not me. I don't know how to fish. Alright. Vincent? I saw a big fish down there. Actually, let's walk over to the shop. What have you got for sale? Rare Crow, Tree of the Winter Star, Wallpaper, Frozen Dreams, Icy Rug, Winter Dining Table, Icy Banner, Wall Sconce, Winter End Table, Cranberry Sauce, Stuffing, Pumpkin Soup. Anger is a feeling that I'm trying to feel a lot less, actually. I'm very quick to it, and it's a real problem, lol. That's so fair. I feel like I'm only quick to it when I'm like high pain and high fatigue. But unfortunately, that has been a lot more often. So I think that that's where that like rage is coming from. But I think that for me, it feels so much better to like direct it as at something that can't hear me and doesn't respond rather than like outwardly to anybody else. But yes, I would like to work on not feeling so angry. I'm just I feel like this is pretty new for me, and it's becoming more and more. I just realized it was becoming more and more of a pattern in my life. I also sometimes think that like I process things out loud. So one of the reasons why I wanted to bring it up today was like, if I say it out loud, maybe I'll be even more conscious of it when it does happen, and then be able to like redirect it or be like, okay, what am I feeling in this moment that's making me respond this way or react this way? But yeah, I feel you on the anger thing. Gus, sorry there's no food. Just wait until the Feast of the Winter Star. You'll be stuffed for days. Harvey, extreme temperatures can put your body under a lot of stress, so make sure to bundle up. Oh, and enjoy the festival. Marnie, I feel bad for all the poor cold animals out there. I feel like if the animals are in the cold, they're probably adapted to it, Marnie, so I think they're good. Willie says, hey Olivia, ready for some ice fishing? We have the options, yes, I'll do my best, yes, and I'm going to beat you, or to be honest, no, I'm bad at fishing. I'm going to say, yes, I'm going to beat you, and I'm going to beat you. We'll see, he says. He does seem charmed by that answer. Okay. Yeah, that's fair. Probably a good idea to get it out when you can do it at something instead of someone. Yeah. Yeah, that's how I feel. It's generally better to deal with it, but at least it's not someone that I'm taking it out on. Demetrius says, you know what? I probably should have worn a jacket. Yeah. Okay. Alex says, snowmen are okay, I guess, but mostly I'm looking forward to the spring. Haley says, I guess winter isn't all bad. Playing in the snow can be fun. Pierre says, the snow is so cold I can't feel my fingers anymore. That's me. Abigail, what do you think of my snow goon? Maru, I'm not very creative when it comes to snowmen. Penny says, what kind of snowman should we make? Okay, what would Olivia say? Our options are a classic one, carrot nose, top hat, scarf, something funky, icicle antennas, pine cone, eyes, or snowmen are boring. Think outside of the box. I feel like Olivia would say classic. I guess maybe it's best to stick with the classics, huh? Okay. Jas says, I want to give him a carrot nose. Emily says, wow, this snowman needs a makeover. Who made this? Clint says, Emily started helping me without any provocation. Does that mean something? Gulp. Yeah, it means your snowman sucks. Pam says, I plan on winning the ice fishing competition. Willie is going to be pretty hard to beat, though. He does this kind of stuff day and night. Honestly, same, though. Okay, I think that's everyone. I don't think the wizard comes to these events. Okay. Lewis, welcome to the Festival of Ice. The highlight of today's festival is the ice fishing competition. We set up this frozen lake and stocked it full of fish. Just let me know when you're ready to compete. Are you ready to participate in the ice fishing competition? I think so. Alright everyone, let's begin this year's ice fishing competition. Contestants, your goal is to catch as many fish as you possibly can in 2 minutes using the provided fishing rods. You must catch your fish here from these holes in the ice. Well, is everyone ready? Begin! Alright. I love how everyone else gets to stand right by their ice fishing hole and I have to walk over to mine. Rude. Did I talk to Maru? I don't remember having talked to Maru. Got one. Got two. Oopsie. Sometimes I wonder if it's better to let go of the ones that are harder, or if it'll just take longer and you won't get as many fish. Okay, we have 4 fish. I love how the pig is watching from the distance too. This little winter outfit. 5. Let's see if we can catch one more. Guess not. Wow, that's a lot of fish, says Lewis. Gag, the smell. Now, for the winner of this year's ice fishing competition. Olivia with 5 big slimy fish. Nice. Here's your prize. Enjoy. Okay, we got a sailor's cap, a dressed spinner, a barbed hook, and a magnet. Cool. Well, that's it for this year's Festival of Ice. Thanks for coming, everyone. Now let's release these poor fish. I can't believe I won. Time to head home. Well, time to head home. Sorry. Okay. Let's grab our stuff. Gotta water our dog. I don't know if it counts after a certain point in time, but might as well. Oops. Come on. I'm literally... Oh, I guess it's because my arrow is there, maybe? Okay. Put this back. Let's see. Grape, crystal fruit, cranberry. Sell the rest. That up. Those things up. Sell our jellies. And put up the hat. Okay. Go to sleep. Okay. Made 892 gold. Okay, our copper hoe is ready. Yay! We have to go over there and open our geodes anyways. It's gonna snow tomorrow. Spirits are very displeased today. Okay. Good to know. Okay, let's harvest our stuff. Looks like everything is ready. Oh, no. I think we planted those powder melons later. It's a flower, a fruit. That's forage. Today is a high pain day. All I had to do is scratch my arm and now it burns and hurts like a bruise. That's fun. Okay. Oh, snow yam is also forage. Should put that in there. And then go back over here. Okay. That. Good morning, chickens. They seem content. Put up our eggs. We got some maple syrup. Okay. Alright, so we can head into town today and take care of everything over there. Sell that. The rest we can go into town for. Okay. We need 10,000 gold for the coop. So we're getting there. Ouch. I believe it's this one. Oh, we already turned in the large milk. Whoopsie. Okay, so we're good on that. We do need the rare crops and the brewer's bundle. Can we make a keg yet? No, we cannot. Okay. The train is passing through Stardew. I guess we'll go check it out. Since we're here. Okay, this isn't a passenger train, so hopefully we'll get something out of this. Okay. Some copper ore. Some coal. That might be it. Okay, not bad. Okay. Let's walk over to the quarry and then take the minecart to town. Just trying to see if there's anything. Okay. Town. Alright. So that was the last tool we felt a strong need to upgrade, which is great. Okay, we got gold ore, aeronite, another aeronite, clay, kyanite, which I think might be new, another thing of clay, neptunite, basalt, I think it's pronounced. Ooh, iridium ore. And hematite. Okay. Sweet. I think let's go to the museum and see if there's stuff that we can donate. Yes, okay. Oh, just the basalt, I think. Okay. Alright, no reward for that. There is a book up here. Journey of the Prairie King, the smash hit video game. Did you know anyone who beats Journey of the Prairie King is automatically entered into a drawing for a special prize? Did you know the developer has stated that the protagonist is based on a real-life character, a true cowboy hero from Prairie Island in the Gem Sea? Okay. A special prize. Might be worth playing. Okay. I guess we can go home and drop our stuff off. Hello, Penny. Hello, Sam. Hello, Elliot. Okay. Special request board. A curious substance. I seek an extremely rare and powerful goop known as ectoplasm. It can be found in the remains of slain ghosts. M. Rasmodius. Or, hey, I have an idea for a new style of bed, but I will need 80 hardwood to make it happen. Can anyone help? Robin. I'm gonna do... I want to do the ectoplasm one. Put on this. Drop some bait in that crab pot. I kind of want to do like go foraging once we drop off our stuff, so we'll go do that. Hold on, there is a request over here. Help wanted. I'd like to put diamond under my pillow. Please deliver it sometime today. Sebastian. We get 2,250 gold on delivery, and Sebastian will be thankful. Okay, that might be worth it for us. Okay. Maybe we should focus on that instead. But I do want to get the no. We don't need to get the hardwood. Radioactive goggles. Fun. Maybe not Olivia's thing, but... Okay, prehistoric vertebra, which we would need to donate to the museum. Oh yes, and we do need to talk to Haley as well. Okay. Out of there. It's here. Do we have... Okay, we do have enough iridium ore to make an iridium bar. Just one, but... Why not? Okay, we can make some other bars since we're at it. Okay, I don't think that any of the rest of these minerals are ones that we need to save, so we can sell those. And then we can put up, oh, we can sell this crayfish too. And put up the flowers. That up. Okay, and then Sebastian wanted diamonds, so we can do that. I'm gonna put up my radioactive goggles. And I guess we can go to the mines and try and get some ectoplasm too. Since, oh, hold on, let's water our dog. Sebastian's probably up that way. Actually, let's look up where Sebastian is. Oh, his birthday's tomorrow. Oh shoot, he's in his room. Okay. Let's see if we can catch him before the end of the day, though, because he does leave his room later. Okay. Okay. And which levels are the ghosts on? 51 to 79. Okay. Let's grab some food. Leave anything we don't need up here. Okay. There's a ghost. We just have to luck out in terms of ectoplasm. Solar essence. I don't even remember what ectoplasm looks like. I feel like I should. Slime. Okay. There we go. Got a ladder. Any ghosts anywhere? Some ore over here. Any ghosts? No? Come back. There we go. I wonder what the chances of getting ectoplasm are. Alright, there's staircase. Is a ghost coming up here. Coming up here. Come closer. Any ectoplasm? No, just solar essence. I feel like ghosts usually like head directly towards you if they are around. Just go down. There's another ghost. Another solar essence. Stairs. It's 8:30 p.m. Maybe we should go and find Sebastian. Oh, Sebastian. Where does he go to smoke? By the lake. At 9:30 p.m. he goes back to his house. Did I miss him? Something does not seem right. Okay, it is Tuesday. It is winter, the 9th of winter. Oh, I guess it's snowing, so that would be considered rain. Can I go in? No. If he's not in here, it's possible he's at the saloon and that he's heading home now. I guess he wouldn't go this way, so we should go. Guess we'll grab that later. Doesn't look like it. Okay. Nope. Okay, well, we'll head home and try to give him his diamond tomorrow. No. Oh, okay. Let's put our milk up because that's been sitting in our inventory. Grab that. Make another. Oops. Don't have space. Just kidding. Sell mayo. At the foraging items. Get the fruits. Do you want to keep the diamond out though? There we go. Should probably go to bed. Dwarf Skull 3 we haven't submitted to the museum or the prehistoric vertebrae. We need to keep the diamond out. We can put up the copper bar and the valley. Okay. Okay, go to sleep. Okay, so we do want to find Sebastian, and tomorrow we can go up there and also move our buildings on our farm. Hopefully. Okay, we made 1,920 gold today, so we might actually be able to upgrade our coop too. So maybe we should bring up our stuff to do that. Let's see what we need. 400 wood and 150 stone. Oh, we don't have enough, but that's okay. 400 wood. Okay, so we're gonna need more of that and 150 stone. All right. Grab our powder melons. Hello, Nether Castle. Welcome in. Character's looking like Anne of Green Gables. She kind of is. I did design her to look the opposite of me. So she is blonde with blue eyes. But she kind of does. I'm really excited to go to the desert festival once we do open up the desert, because then we get to get like random clothes, and I want to see if we can give her a couple of different outfits, and we can switch out her outfits for the seasons. Okay. Hello, chickens. Oops. Grabbed too many pieces of hay. Alright. Let's make some mayo. And grab our milk pail. Okay. Oh shoot, I grabbed another one. I could have just put one of the ones I already had in. Oh well. Okay. Let's grab this, because we were upgrading our hoe and couldn't get him earlier. And let's actually make sure... I'm going to get rid of this so that I can move that building. And I'm going to chop this down. I think that's all I have to move. But actually, we do need more wood, too. Maybe... this there. Okay, and let's chop down some wood, because we need 450 to upgrade our coop. We're at 188, so we've got a little bit of ways to go. Oops, she got stuck. Okay. And then we might be able to break those big rocks too with our upgraded pickaxe. But we'll worry about that later, because I want to make sure that we get to Sebastian and upgrade our coop. Speaking of, I should probably look at Sebastian's schedule. And we can get this too. Even though this is going to be hardwood. Oh, our inventory's full. Okay. No, let's keep on chopping wood. We're actually almost at 450. I guess we'll get these little ones. We're at 354. Oops. Oh, come on. You can do it. I believe in you. Nether Castle, have you been in for one of our Stardew streams before? Do you know the backstory of this Let's Play that we're doing? Oh, that's right. Okay, we're at 414. 418, 422, 430, 431, 435, 439, 443, 47. Just one more little tree. Okay, 451. Okay, we're good on that. I'm gonna get this pine tar though. Oh, I can't because our inventory's full. All right. Let's put up maybe the gate. Oh, I should have put up the milk pail too and stuff. That and that. Actually, we'll just make some cheese out of that. And all right, let's head up. No, let's look at Sebastian's schedule. Okay, it is snowing. And it is his birthday. It's Wednesday. Okay. Let's see if we can catch him. Okay. It says at 3 he leaves the house. Are we good enough friends? No. Okay, cool. Here he comes. Hold on, let's make sure it is. Okay. Oh. Hello, Mr. Tinney7. Thank you so much for the follow. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. The alert scared me. Okay. Hey, thanks for the help. This is just what I wanted, says Sebastian. Sebastian seems lost in thought. Okay. Sweet. That's 2,250 gold. So now we can upgrade our coop, and we have everything we need for that. No, not upgrade house. Upgrade coop. How do we do this? We don't want to build another coop. I always forget how we... Big coop. Okay. There we go. Alright, here we go. Haha, sorry, no worries. No worries at all. It just happens sometimes. Sometimes I'm like, oh, a notification. And other times I'm like, oh, crap. How are you today? Are you having a good day so far? Sweet. Upgrading that. And then can we move buildings if she's working on... I guess not. So I guess we'll do that another time. Okay. Alright. That's fine by me. Can we... Yeah, let's go to the museum and see if we can make it there before it closes. We should be fine. Okay. Yeah, I'm good, thanks. Hope you are as well and the day is good. Watched a fun F1. Ooh, that sounds fun. Did you watch it in person or did you watch it on TV? Donate to museum. That's a thing that you can watch in person, right? Okay. Sweet, we got a new reward for our dwarf scroll. No, always on TV. It's too expensive to see in person. That is so fair. Oh, I didn't read what that was before I got it, but I got something for that. I think I can talk to the dwarf now, maybe? Maybe. Grape Grazer says, who won? Max Verstappen? I don't know too much about F1. Hold on. Max Verstappen. From... They're Dutch, so they're from the Netherlands? He is my fellow countryman, so I'm happy he won. Nice! Congratulations, then. That's very exciting. Was it a good race? If you want to get on my dad's good side, give him price catalog. Nice, I don't know a single F1 racer, haha. Yeah, I don't know too much about F1 racing at all, but I don't know if I've ever watched a race either. Not that I have anything against it, I guess I'm not part of those circles, so I don't know when a race is happening. But if someone was watching it, I would probably watch it with them. I think it's always fun to watch things like that with people who already know what's going on, so I can ask questions and kind of get a bit of the lore or the background or the drama that's been going on. But if I try and watch it by myself, I have no context for what's happening because I haven't been part of those circles before. Okay, help wanted. Slime hunter to slay 8 red slimes in the deep lava caverns of the local mine. Okay, we might get to that. There were plenty of overtakes and close racing, so that makes a good race, yeah. So it was definitely a fun race, plus the leader in the championship crashed out in the first lap, so lots of action. Crashed out. Like crashed out as in how we would say it on Twitch, or crashed out as in literally crashed their car. Okay, let's put up our wood. No, literal into the barrier. Oh my gosh. Are they okay? That definitely is a lot of action. Makes for an interesting watch for sure. Okay. Put up our... Okay. Yeah. Alright, so our coop should be getting upgraded. We can't move any of our buildings until that is done, but that's okay. Because that was one of our main goals, so we want to make sure that that does get done. After already having a false start and going from P9 to P20 before turn 1. But yeah, he was fine. The cars are super safe. Gotcha. I don't know if this is super annoying to do, but do you mind explaining P9 to P20 to me? If it's too complex, please don't feel like you have to. But if it's something that's like simple and easy and not annoying for you to explain, then feel free. Okay. Let's put mayo in there. Actually, I think we can sell the periwinkles too. It's only 7:30. So let's take a look at the other goals that we had for today. Okay. We do have to... Hold on. How long do we have for the ectoplasm situation? 5 days, okay. And then we need red slimes. So maybe tomorrow's a cave day. Let's see. Okay. Let's mark upgrade coop as done. We need to buy a duck. I don't know how much that is, so we'll have to look that up. We want to continue to romance Haley. Move the buildings and stuff. Okay, yeah, I think tomorrow will be a caves day, and we can bring a gift for the dwarf. Which I think a dwarf scroll would be good. Actually, we have more of the dwarvish homes, so let's do that. Yeah, that feels good to me. And then... Actually, we can do this. Keeps us on our farm, but it gives us something productive to do. And we can clear out this area for anything else we decide to put down here. Though my farm plan doesn't have anything planned for down here. Oops. Okay. Here we go. Okay. They have 2 free practices on Friday, 1 on Saturday morning. They do that to get a feel of the circuit and fine-tune their car for qualification on Saturday afternoon. That decides the starting order. There are 20 drivers, but his qualification yesterday was already so bad that he had to start 9th, gotcha, P9, and due to his error at the start, everyone overtook him before turn 1, making him drop to last, P20. Ooh, that sounds rough. Dang, okay, so this was... the leader in the championship. Ooh, that sounds really rough. That sucks for him. But was the player that, or the racer that won, the person that you preferred, that you were like rooting for? Or I don't know if, I imagine that people have like preferences for who they want to win. We can put up this fence. And no, the gate we can leave for later. Well, it doesn't really matter because we're actually going to move that fence later, so we can just put that up. Oh, no, not there either. There we go. Okay. Let's... Yeah. Make some more bars. Oh, my game glitched. There we go. Yeah, the guy that won today is my fave. He is currently 3rd in the championship, probably too far behind. His car was awful the first half of the year, first year of the season, but he won the championship the last 4 years, so it's okay if someone else wins for once. He is currently 3rd in the championship, probably too far behind us. Gotcha. That is so interesting. How long have you been watching F1 racing? Has it been something that you've done your entire life? Okay. Weather report. Clear and sunny all day. Fortune teller. Spirits are very happy today. Nice. So it'll be a good day to go into the mines. Living off the land. There's a couple of fish you can only find in winter. Squid and lingcod. Squid can be caught from the ocean in the evening. Lingcod can be found in fresh water all day. Of course, there's rumors of extremely rare and unique fish that can only be found in particular seasons, but I don't have any information on them. Alright, well. Okay. Yeah, sorry, that sentence was a bit weird. Should have been first half of the season or first half of the year. No worries, no worries. I got the general gist of what you were saying. Okay. Hello, puppy. I don't know why, but my favorite stance of the dog is when it looks directly into the camera like this. Like when it's sitting down, it looks so cute. Such a precious little bean. Okay. Let's put that up. And we can sell that periwinkle. Put the watering can up. Periwinkle goes in here. Okay. I remember watching as a kid, but then it disappeared behind a sort of pay-per-view wall. But ever since a Dutch guy entered, I started watching again. He joined F1 at 17. He's also the youngest ever race winner. Wow, that's so cool. Yeah, I feel like it's always a nice motivation when you have someone competing from the place where you live in order to like get back into it. Oops. Similar to watching the Olympics, which I learned recently is a copyright word, so you're not really supposed to say it in videos, which is interesting. I don't know. Be patient, I still have a lot of work to do. Yep, you got it. Okay. He was F1 racing before he had his actual driver's license. Dang. When do you get your driver's license? In he's Dutch, right? So he's from the Netherlands? Chicken statue. Okay. Good morning, Betsy. Oop, I'm standing in the wrong spot. There we go. Back then at 18. Now I think you can get a provisional one at 17, but not sure. Gotcha. Okay, interesting. Here in the US, you can get your, I guess it would be like a provisional one, learner's permit at 15, and then you can get your driver's license at 16. Which I feel like some people argue is a little early, but then your car insurance is a lot higher when you're a teenager for sure. Okay. Do you want to keep that? And hold on. We turned in a chicken statue? Yes, we have. I don't know if that is useful in any way, so I'll sell that. Yeah, that would have been way too early for me. Yeah, I ended up getting mine late because I was homeschooled and my parents always said that like I didn't need one because they could just drive me everywhere I went. I was pretty my parents were very protective, I should say, but then they got tired of driving me to 5 dance classes a week when I was a teenager. So then my sister and I got ours at around the same time. I think I got mine when I was my full driver's license when I was 18, I think. Which worked for me. I do remember my mom like threw me behind the wheel of a car before I even had a learner's permit one time. And she was like, just try it. You know, it's only a 10-minute drive from here back home. And I had so much anxiety. Like the neurodivergence kicked into full gear at that point, and I got really overwhelmed. I was like, I have to look at all of the mirrors and then also make sure that there's no cars coming at me and I'm staying in the lane, and I have to make sure that like everyone is safe and I'm going the speed limit, and it was like so much. I was like, I never want to do that again. I got really overwhelmed. Obviously I was okay by the time I got my driver's license, or permit I should say. I felt okay about it, but I remember that first time I was like really overwhelmed, and I was always like a very much like follow the rules type of person, so the fact that my mom was like having me drive on a road illegally was very overwhelming too. I was like, I don't want to do this. But once it was legal, I was good. This reminds me of home. Okay, sweet. So now we can understand our dwarf friend. You're not a spy sent by the shadow people, are you? I'm not. I'm keeping my eye on you. Haha, yeah, that would always be a no-go over here. Your mom probably would lose her license if she let you drive over here. Yeah, she probably would have gotten in trouble, if anyone knew about it. But I don't think we passed a single car on the road when we were doing that, that one time. Yeah, I'm very much a rule follower, so I was very overwhelmed by it. Okay, I don't think there's anything that we need from the dwarf right now, but we do want to continue making friends with him. Let's go and try and get some ectoplasm, because we do need to do that for the wizard. Thank you for the hydrate, Tomato Shark. Thank you for the reminder to drink some water. I appreciate it. Actually, I haven't had my tea yet, so I'm gonna also put some honey in here and drink a little of that. There we go. Ah, it's been covered this whole time, so it might be a little hot. We'll see. Sorry about all the rattling sounds. Hopefully it's not too bad because it's behind the mic. Alright, let's see if I burn my tongue. I would have loved it if my dad did that with me. Took you on the road? I did want to get a motorcycle for a time in my life too. But now I have too much back pain for that. Let's see. Okay, we're looking for ghosties and ectoplasm. Alright. I feel like if there's a ghost on a level, it usually approaches you at the beginning of the level. So maybe if a ghost doesn't immediately approach me, I should just try and find the stairs to move down and continue my journey. Because we do, if we can also try and get the red slimes today too. If he would have let me practice before driving school. Gotcha. Yeah. Yeah, my mom only did that one time, which was good. But I think at that point I was already 17 and she was already thinking about letting me go to driving school. My driving school instructor was also a really interesting person. He was very... No ectoplasm from that ghost. I guess cynical. So I remember I have some like interesting memories of driving school. He told us about his friend who was a train conductor and like the type of experiences that you have as a train conductor, like with like train accidents and stuff like that. He would go into a lot of detail with that. Which was very traumatizing. So he was like very big on train safety when it comes to driving across train tracks or near a railroad crossing. Very interesting driving school experience. But I do remember the woman at the front desk was really nice. I really liked her. colorful experience. Motor riding is something I'll never do. I had a scooter when I was a teen that went 60 miles per hour. Legal limit was 20. Oh my gosh, I had so many near-death scares. Yeah, motorcycles, scooters, all of that are pretty dangerous. I think that I liked the idea of them when I was younger, because of the open air aspect to them. But I did have a friend who was in a motorcycle accident on a pretty dangerous road near where I lived as well. And I was like, you know what? Maybe this isn't for me. Interesting is a way to describe that. Yeah. Does the Netherlands have actually schools for driving, or just a class or someone you drive with? That's a great question. I'm also interested in that. Oops. Okay, no ghosties here. Let's continue making our way. Making our way downtown. Oh, we got a note, but we're gonna read it when we're safe. Let's see. It's a page from someone's diary. There are only a few older bachelors in town, and none of them are perfect. Harvey is really anxious and weak, but I know he would make a loyal and devoted husband. He likes coffee and pickles. Elliot is a bit foppish and melodramatic, but he does have a nice chin. Okay. He likes crab cakes and pomegranates. Imagine someone saying, you're the only, positive trait they give you is he does have a nice chin. Shane is messy and antisocial, but I think his gruff exterior is a defense mechanism in insulating his softness from the world. He likes beer, pizza, and pepper poppers. Okay. Oh, there is a ghost here. Any ectoplasm from you, ghosty? No. Okay. I think I have to kill all of these bats before... Oh, there we go. Let's see. Belgium, actually. They call them driving schools if you would translate it literally. You just join on and get an instructor that sits next to you for however many lessons you need. Same here in the US, yes. The average is 42 lessons over here. Oh! I don't know how many lessons there are here. I think my driving school was 6 months. And maybe you went once a week? But I can't remember... That would probably not add up to 42, I don't think. Then you have the... Perfect, I got ectoplasm. Nice. Okay. Leave the mine. I wonder when the wizard's tower closes. Yeah, then you also have the time that you're behind the wheel, learning to drive as well with either your instructor or your parents, and then you have to sign off something oh, I can't remember how many hours, 50, 150. It's been quite a while since since I did my driver's test. Okay, ectoplasm. It's the final day to get 8 red slimes. I guess we could try and get the 8 red slimes because we have 4 days to deliver the ectoplasm. So yeah, let's go get the red slimes. But do you guys use stick or automatic with lessons? I think that it depends on what car you're going to drive. Bring your own car usually, yeah. But it depends. I've only used automatic, unfortunately. Yeah, so if you when you're getting tested, you bring your own car. So then you learn to drive whatever you are going to be driving in the future. I've always wanted to learn to drive stick, but I haven't had anyone who was able to teach me. Well, I have, but they didn't. They were teaching, at the time they were teaching the person they had a crush on, and I was like, would you be willing to teach me? And then they never got back to me. I think they were only teaching the person they had a crush on because they had a crush on them. So I never got to learn. Any other red slimes over here? No, but there is a purple mushroom. Okay. Okay. Go, go, go. No, leave me alone, please. No! I'm just looking for the red slimes. I do not need you, bats. Okay. Okay, yeah, over here you have to learn, you have to drive in the school's car. Oh, okay. The instructor also has the same pedals on the right, so brake, shift, and gas. Yes! So when you're in driving school and you're learning with your instructor, it's the same thing over here. You drive the instructor's car, but then when you are doing your like driving hours with your parents, you're driving your own car so they can teach you how to drive. Like if your parents own a car with a stick, then you learn that from your parents. But then when you go to take the driver's test, where you actually get tested and then they see whether you're going to get your license or not, then you're using your own car for that test. But yeah, when you're out with your instructor, you'll be using their car, and they do have those like safety pedals so that if you do something wrong, they can correct for your mistake. I feel like that would be such a stressful job to have, though, to be like a driving school instructor. Probably really fulfilling in some ways, but putting your life into the hands of a, here in the US, 15-year-old, whew, I'd be stressed. How many slimes do we have so far? 3, okay. We're gonna try and push it with time and hopefully we'll be okay. Tomato Shark says same. Cool, we never use our own car. Gotcha. That's interesting. Mine was awesome. She would always let me bring my own CDs. Ooh! And if she liked a song, she blasted the music almost on max. Everyone was always looking at us. That is incredible. That sounds so awesome. I was actually talking to a few people the other day, like bemoaning the fact that there are like that cars aren't coming with CD players anymore. Because, and then like laptops too don't have the CD drive anymore, but I have CDs that now I can't play anywhere. I used to play them in my car, and then I got a new car and didn't realize that there wasn't a CD player in there. And now I can't play my CDs, which is such a bummer. I miss CD players in cars. Okay, there's some red slimes over here. Okay, it's 11:20. I think we're gonna still try and push it because, oh no, there's 2 red slimes over here. I thought there was 3. That red rock looked like one to me. Okay, but is there anything to eat? Can I eat? Okay, I'll have the purple mushroom, I guess. Eat. Okay. Let's see if we can... How many do we need? We need 3. Let's see if we can make it and not die. We do have the mine carts now, so hopefully we can make it back home. But... any staircases? There we go. Okay. Red slimes, come to me. Okay. 6 out of 8. Any other red slimes down here? No, okay. Go down the stairs. I feel like we should probably leave, but we worked so hard. Oh, geez. Ignore him. Oh, God. No, we should go home. Okay. Dang it! Leave me alone, please. There we go. Sorry, I will read messages in just a second. I want to make sure I can get home without dying. Okay, leave the mine. We're gonna leave all of our stuff and just head straight for the bus stop. And run home. It's 1:40. We can do it. We can make it. Today is the last day of the red slime request specifically, so we almost made it, but not quite. Okay, go to sleep. Yeah, I have a shit ton of them as well, but they're in the basement. Maybe we'll make a comeback sometime, just like LPs. That would be so great if they did. I really want CDs to come back. Hopefully. Crossing my fingers. If not, I just need to get like an old boombox to play CDs on. Level 7 combat. Nice. Okay, +5 health points, and we can craft a ring of Yoba, which I don't really know what that does, and a thorns ring. Okay. Buzzer beater, I know. We were pushing our limits there, but we made it. Didn't get that 1,000 gold for that quest, but we got the ectoplasm, so we can take that to the wizard today. Okay, beautiful sunny day tomorrow. Fortune teller. Spirits feeling neutral today. Okay. All right. Olivia, I'm researching the forgotten art of shadow divination. I require an item known as void essence. Bring it to me and you'll be rewarded. I think I have void essence. Oop, we have another letter. Dear Olivia, thank you for purchasing a coop upgrade. In addition to doubling the capacity of your coop, I've taken the liberty of installing an incubator. To use the incubator, simply place an egg inside. If you have space left in your coop, the egg will hatch in several days. As always, thanks for your business, Robin. Okay, nice. So we have an upgraded coop. I don't know how much the ducks are, but let's just take a second to put up all of our stuff from last night. Okay. Put that up. I'm currently on my first playthrough, of Stardew. I'm in year 2 summer. Nice! How are you liking it so far? What am I selling? This. And the crab. I think I have quite a few saves of Stardew because I would get like to a point where I wasn't making any progress and then I'd start over. But then when I started doing more research into like... Oh, what? Why did it... That was weird. Just knocked it off out of the ground. When I started doing more research into like different ways to play the game or what to do next in the game, then I got back into playing. But this current playthrough, I also haven't played in this way because we're doing a JojaMart playthrough. Hello, chickens. Where we're choosing all of the mean dialogue options, and we're going to get the JojaMart membership once we get the greenhouse from the community center. Using the community center to my advantage until we get the greenhouse, and then we're going to get that JojaMart membership. And I haven't seen what that looks like after getting the JojaMart membership, so we're making a bunch of decisions I usually don't use or do in game, and then seeing what we've been missing out on. So I'm excited, which is why Olivia is like the opposite of me. She's blonde, blue-eyed, and mean, which I consider myself a nice person, so opposite. A little too much. Haha, only started playing less than 2 weeks ago and I'm already on 60 hours in. Incredible. I can so relate. That's good that you're enjoying it. I'm glad. What kind of farm did you choose? Yeah, we can turn that into cheese. Why does it keep doing that? That's so weird. No, don't drink it. I'm just trying to put the milk in. Okay. There we go. You picked a good time to start playing with all of the updates, the eventual release of Haunted Chocolate. Yes. Chocolatier, I should say. Haha, sounds like a fun playthrough. Going to doing a Joja run someday in the future. Yes, yeah, and yeah, so there's a new update coming out for Stardew at some point. I don't know if he's announced when. Concerned Ape, the guy who made the game. But I am excited to see like what he's updating, because he did originally say that he wasn't going to update the game, because he was going to focus all of his time on working on his new game, The Haunted Chocolatier, which I'm super psyched about. But then he came out with an announcement that there was gonna be a new update, but he did say that he's actually like hiring on people to help him out with that, and that it's not gonna take away from him working on the new game. So I'm happy about that, because I am very excited about Haunted Chocolatier. So that. The standard one? Okay, gotcha. Yeah, I chose, since I'm making all of the opposite decisions in this playthrough than I normally would, I chose the farm with the, like, monsters that come out at night. Which made me really nervous at first, but honestly, it hasn't really been that big of a deal. It hasn't really bothered me that much, so that's good. But I was really nervous about making that choice. He did everything alone on this game so far. Yeah, so I do think that he had help eventually, but the entire game originally, yes, he did every single thing by himself. He did sound design, he did the music, he did the coding for it, he did the art, everything on his own, and it took him a really long time. There's actually a video on it on YouTube that's really interesting, but he's quite a perfectionist and really wanted the game to be as high quality as possible before he released it. So he took a really long time with it. And yeah, it worked out for him because it is one of the most popular games still, and it continues to be. And he continues to update the game without requiring people to pay for the updates. So yeah, yeah, it's really interesting. And he's a really interesting person as well. It's brimming with the energy of forgotten souls. Perfect. Now be gone. I shall require perfect silence to discern the true nature of this substance. All right, calm down. I believe the townsfolk are afraid of me. It is unfortunate, but I suppose it is human to be afraid of the unknown. Okay, sweet. We got 2,500 gold from that. Oh, we forgot to bring the void essence to him. Dang it. We should go back and do that real quick. How much do we get for that? I don't know what we get. I think we get like a in-game like event situation for that. My next one will be the one where you start with chickens. Yes, that's a good one. That one came with the 1.6 update, which just came to the Switch, but has been out for like a year and a half for PC. Super Nintendo vibe style graphics. Yes. Over 41 million copies sold, says Tomato Shark. Crazy. That is crazy. But also like, oh, hold on, I don't want chickens. I want a duck. Also good for him. Mises? Mises is the name for a duck? That's so funny. No, we're not gonna keep that, but that's hilarious. Okay, let's see. We are going to name our duck. We're gonna name our duck Max. For the guy who won today. Max, welcome to the family. Great, I'll send... Wait, I changed it to Max, though. I'll send little Mises to her new home right away. No, I changed it to Max. We can change the names again, right? I wonder, did I click the wrong button? Oh well, let's get some Void Essence. Check on Max. Change her name to Max. And then head back down and give the Void Essence to the wizard. Does whoever you start dating have an impact on your game? Yes. In that, depending on who you date, you get access to certain things. I don't think that everyone that you date gives you access to a thing. I might be wrong on that. And I don't want to spoil anything for you, but like Maru is a science person, so maybe what you get access to eventually with Maru is something that's science related. Shane loves his chickens, so maybe what you get access to if you date and marry Shane in the game eventually is related to chickens, things like that. So yeah, if you're in a relationship with someone, you get married, you have them in your household. Eventually, when you get up to a certain number of hearts and maybe something else in terms of milestones, then you get access to a certain thing. So yeah, it impacts your game in that way. Okay. Mises, can I change your name? Because I definitely changed it before. I'll have to look up how to change your name. But to me, you will always be Max. Okay. Okay, I think we'll start selling that cheese. But let's get that ectoplasm for the wizard. I'll probably get something art related then. Leah is my highest with 7 hearts. Gotcha. Yeah, Leah was my first Stardew partner. But I don't know. I think we did get married. That was my first playthrough. I've also married Shane and Maru. We are romancing Haley, which reminds me, we should probably grab a sunflower and go say hello to her. And then in my playthrough that I'm doing with my sisters on multiplayer, I'm going after Harvey, I believe. At least in one of them. And you can date multiple people. I think there are technically consequences to that, but again, no spoilers. Let's plant these powder melons and then ectoplasm. No, not ectoplasm. Void essence. That's what you wanted, right? Yes. Okay. Let's go over and give him void essence. I feel like Stardew is a very replayable game just because you get such different experiences depending on the choices that you make too. And there's different strategies and different like play styles that you can use for the game as well, which makes it fun to try playing in different ways. Okay, here's your void essence. Ah, you've brought it. You've earned my gratitude and a 1,000 gold reward. Now go. He really is a I got what I want from you, now leave type of person, isn't he? Okay. So fun how deep the characters go. Yes, I really enjoy that. And there are mods that add to people's lore as well, which is cool. I play on the Switch, so I cannot have mods on my game. But people do mod their games who play on PC, and they have different interactions with players. It adds like dialogue options and backstory and stuff like that. First married Emily, going to Krobus in my multiplayer, and currently Haley in my 1.6 file. Tomato Shark, you're with Haley in your 1.6 file? I didn't know that. Yeah, Krobus is one that you can be a roommate with rather than like have a romantic relationship with. So that's also really fun. Yeah, I'm on PS5, so also no mods, unfortunately. Yeah. I still feel like this game has so much too, and with all of the updates that he does for the game, I don't feel like I'm missing out by not having mods, which is nice. Whereas like with the Sims, I like playing with at least CC, because you have to, you know, buy the Sims packs in order to expand the stuff that you have. Why is my fishing not working? There we go. So with the Sims, I like to have CC, custom content on there. But this game, I feel good about not having mods. I feel like I'm still having just as much fun. Ooh, okay, we're gonna get rid of the sap. And then we're gonna go home and empty out because I don't want to throw anything else away. Not married yet, work in progress. Gotcha. I wouldn't have thought you would go for Haley. I feel like Emily is your person. All right. I think there are also mods that let you date other people as well. I've also been able to tell, like, as I get older playing Stardew, like, how my mental health, I guess, has changed too, which is really interesting because when I was younger, like in life too, I would go after like people who sorry, hold on, my nose is runny. Give me a second. I would go after people who felt a little broken or damaged, like I can fix you type of people. And now as I'm older, like that is not what I'm into anymore. And that has affected the choices that I make in terms of who I go after in Stardew as well, which is really interesting. Just a fascinating little like psychology update on myself as I go through the game. Now let's keep the sunflower out to remind us to go see Haley tomorrow. And then we can keep the geodes out. We can sell the cheese and the mayo. And then the bomber can go with the fish. I just can't resist her passion for photography. That, yeah. Okay, that tracks. That's fair. Okay. Put that in. All right. Let's see. Clint needs an amethyst. Willie needs a squid, which is probably not happening anytime soon. Discover the purpose of the skull key. Place 10 beets inside Mayor Lewis's fridge. Pam is thirsty. And Mayor shorts. Okay. We got a duck. Hold on, let's look at our stuff again. We bought a duck. We brought one gift to the dwarf at least. We did get some hardwood from the secret woods. Oh, maybe we can go and move all of our buildings tomorrow. Say hi to Haley. Okay. Yeah, that might be good. Let's check our bat cave here. And then we might want to cut down those trees as well. Yeah. Thank you for the hydrate, Mr. Tinney. I appreciate it. And also, am I saying your name right? Let me get some more tea. We're doing peppermint tea today. In a wine tumbler. But I promise it's tea. I'm going to take this fence down too. Yeah, the way you say it is fine. Your voice is also very nice to listen to, by the way. Thank you so much. I really appreciate that. I've been really interested in being a voice actor for a while, and I've gotten a couple of comments that say that my voice is nice to listen to, which is so funny to me because sometimes I listen to my voice and I'm like, no. But thank you. I appreciate it. It kind of makes me want to like actually try and pursue. I have done a lot of like research into voice acting, but I feel like acting in general is one of those things that you also need to have a lot of connections, which is what I struggle with, especially with being disabled and often being kind of stuck at home with my level of energy that I have and my pain levels and all of that. So, but maybe I should continue to like make little steps towards it, and maybe it'll happen for me one day. I've also looked into like reading audiobooks as well. I thought that might be fun. But thank you. I appreciate it. Sorry, that was a really long tangent on that. Okay. Down there. All right. Oh, Grape Grazer redeemed posture check. Thank you so much. Oh, I don't know if you heard that, but my shoulder popped. Okay, we're sitting up straight. We're making sure our mic is close enough to our face where we can be heard, and we're wiping our nose because allergy season doesn't go away here until December. Okay. Yeah, but I think most people dislike their own voice because it sounds different if you hear it outside of your head, I guess, but definitely voice actor worthy. voice actor worthy voice. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Yeah, it's been really interesting. I've been doing a lot more videos where I am in the videos in the last couple of years. And I also worked on like a podcast for I guess a while ago now, probably 3 or 4 years ago. So it's an interesting journey editing your own voice or your own face in videos, because you notice all of your little quirks or anything that's like odd or anything odd you say, anything you say in an odd way, all of your mouth clicks and everything. Like, you have to kind of get over that to be able to get through and edit. And often when you're editing, you're listening to the same thing or watching the same thing several times over. So at first I really struggled with that, but I think that now at this point I've listened to my voice so many times that I'm like, I have an idea of what my voice sounds like when I'm listening to it while I'm editing versus what it sounds like in my head. And it almost feels like they're two different people in a way, because the way I hear myself in my head is like, I guess I'm in different situations too than when I'm listening to myself, you know, talking to a group of people, or talking to an audience. It's been really interesting. I don't know if anyone else finds those things interesting, but to me they're fascinating. Okay, the wizard says, thanks to the ectoplasm you delivered me, I made a major breakthrough in the field of arcane engineering. Enclosed you'll find blueprints for a most useful machine. M. Rasmodius, wizard. New crafting recipe, mini obelisk. Okay. Tell me more. What can we do with the mini obelisk? Mini obelisk. Place 2 on the farm to warp between them. Okay, so when our farm kind of gets a little more spread out, that might be useful. But I feel like we're good for now. It's handy to have, though. Okay. We definitely heard that pop. Oh my god. I'm always very conscious of like the fact that my body like creaks a lot and my joints like pop in and out of, I guess not in and out of place. Up here, my knees do, but yeah, I'll like move after a while and it'll be like like I'm a robot or something. I'm the same way. Nice. Haha, yeah, never thought about it that way, but that def has to be a weird experience. It is very interesting for sure. But I feel like, I don't know, I think that also doing a lot of work, like the work that I do is, it's weird. It helps me like grow in certain ways. Like my self-image is different because of the way that I experience myself, like when I'm editing. And I was actually thinking about that, doing that for like a longer form video in the future. I thought about doing like a what the first year on Twitch has taught me type of video, because I am learning so much, and also because of like my neurodivergence and everything, it has kind of helped me gain a more realistic perspective of how people experience me from the outside. But which again is really fascinating. And it's really interesting to me that not everyone, you know, gets to experience that, because not everyone is on film in front of people constantly. Okay, we're good on there. But yeah, it's been an interesting journey so far. I've only, you know, I've been on Twitch since I think July. But I've already learned so much about myself. Like one of the things that I've noticed is I often take a second to process things that people say, and to me, that moment that I take to process what people are saying is a lot longer in my head than it is in real life. And I'll feel that when I'm, you know, actively in that moment. But then when I go back and watch myself on video, I'm like, oh, that was a normal amount of time to pause and think. But to me, it sounds like I'm sitting there like for forever, you know? So it's been really a really interesting journey. I know I've said that probably about a million times at this point, but it's true. Okay. Oh, cutscene. And also runny nose. Okay. I just can't get this jar open, says Haley. ... I got you, girl. Oh, it's you. Olivia, right? Say, you're pretty strong, aren't you? Okay. Olivia would say yes. She would be confident in that. Great, then you shouldn't have any problem opening this jar for me. Don't embarrass yourself. Oh, you got it. Okay, sweet. Hey, you did it! You're stronger than you look. I need to give her her Valley Girl voice again. I used to talk like a Valley Girl with her. Thanks! Okay. Sweet. We got a cutscene, which means we're doing good in terms of our relationship with her. She's so precious laying down in this bed. And then what she says is so funny. Hold on. Wow, they're beautiful. These are my absolute favorite. I think this is the third time I'm giving her flowers in bed. Olivia is like head over heels for Haley. It's too cold to get out of bed, says Haley. He's so cute. Okay, she just... Oh, I'm trying to walk away. She just says the same thing. Okay, where are we at with hearts with her? 4 hearts. Okay. Not bad, not bad. Happy for you that it's been a good journey so far. Thank you. She should hold her breath, then twist as she blows out. Haha. I have no context for this. I have forgotten what we were talking about, which makes this hilarious. She should hold her breath. Oh, gotcha. Haley in the jar. Got it, got it, got it. Okay. Tomato Shark giving Haley advice on how to open the jar. Got it. That was hilarious to read with, like, having forgotten the context. Okay. Ooh, we got a ticket. I think that means 2 more tickets until we get the thing that I want to get from over here. Okay, we're getting 12 bombs. I want the fish smoker. So next is the hat, and then we get the fish smoker. Okay. We can grab this crayfish. All right. And let's open our geodes. We got 1 stone from that, not great. And, ooh, tiger's eye. Is that new? It is. Okay, let's take that to the museum. Sweet. Donate to the museum. Okay. No prize for that, but I mean, look at our museum collection. I feel like we're doing pretty well, especially considering we haven't really opened the other major areas of the map. I feel like we're doing pretty well. Okay, we went to Haley. We want to move our building, so let's go up to... what's her face? the carpenter. What's her name? Robin. Let's go up to Robin's and move our buildings. Pick up our rusty spoon. Okay, we need to turn in the rusty spoon at the museum as well. Oops. Oh my god. That's what happens when you look away from the screen. Okay. Hello, Robin. Could you maybe... No. I think we construct farm buildings and then move. I want to move our house first. How do we... Would that be cabin? How do we move buildings? I guess we can just click. Okay. Hold on, let's pull up our farm plan here. Make sure we're moving it to the spot that I planned on. Okay, yes. We want to move that here. And then we want to move... Hold on. Let's just stick this here for now. Oh, can I not move the greenhouse right now since it's not built? Well, then let's... Hold on, let's move the coop at least. Hello? There we go. Let's move... I think that's where we want the coop to end up. The barn ideally will end up... I was going to have greenhouse on this side and barn on this side, but I guess it doesn't really matter. I just want to have kind of a straight shot from the house. We can move over, walk over, collect everything there. That feels better to me. Can I move? Yes, I want to move this. Pet bowl. Here. And this... Here? Or should I move it one back? Sure, let's stick with that for now. Okay, sweet. We moved our buildings. I only just got the key to the sewer, but I have no idea how to get past the invisible barrier. Okay, in this playthrough, we just got past, we just got the key to the sewer as well. We actually opened the sewer, the quarry, and the secret woods all in one day, which was fun. But... Do you want to know about the invisible barrier? Because I don't want to spoil anything for you. Or are you just like making that as a general statement? Because yeah, I would rather ask rather than assuming. Because I don't want to spoil anything for you if that's not what you're looking for. Okay. What do we want to do? Hold on, let's actually mark off those goals as well. So we moved those things. We want to reorganize the fences and put paths down. We moved the pet bowl and we want to put trees over there with tappers. Okay. If it happens automatically, then you don't have to tell me. If I need to do certain things, you can just tell me. Okay. What I will say is that comes later on in the game, I believe. So I don't think that you necessarily need to worry about it right now. I think I've only opened the invisible barrier in one of my playthroughs. and I think I have like 5. But that also might be just me slacking on something, so let me know if anyone is in the chat who disagrees with my statement. Let me know, but I feel, obviously with no spoilers, because I feel like people to be able to discover games on their own if that's what they choose. That's how I like to play games. I like to kind of just discover things on my own. Okay, we can sell, no, let's keep this. Actually, no, we can sell that. Yeah. Okay. Okay, cool. And the boat to Ginger Island, does that also happen automatically? Good question. That one you do have to be more active about, but your ability to be active about it will come once you reach a certain milestone. So you won't be able to do anything about it until you hit a certain milestone, and then you'll be able to, if that makes sense. Actually, we can sell the crayfish too. And we need to water our dog. Let's move that back. For now, we'll do that. You'll likely have a ways to go if you're only in year 2 for that barrier. Okay. Yes. Yeah, there's certain things that are required. That might be... Actually, let's... You know what? I do want... Let's move the fish chests over next to each other, because that just makes sense. It's like a little puzzle. I'm so glad that you can do this with the update. Okay. We will move everything and be a little bit more organized. I just want it to... Right now, I just want it to kind of look pretty. Okay, and this was seeds. Move that over. Go around this way. I guess I could have just moved those, but that's fine. Yeah. Let's at least move all of the chests to be next to each other. I usually never bother to make my farms like pretty, I guess. But I'm trying to make this one aesthetic since this one is on stream. Do that, and then add the kiln here. Oops. Okay. I'll move the worm bin tomorrow because I don't want to interrupt it and then not get worms tomorrow. I don't know if that's how that works, but if it is, I don't want to risk it. Okay, put that up. We have to take the spoon to Gunther. We can put our bombs up here. I'll put our chicken statue here. We can put these seeds. Oh, actually, we can move this inside and then actually not even have this chest. Leaf me alone. There we go. And put that up. Okay. Bat wings up. And chest up. And then we can put the rest of this stuff inside. Okay. Yeah, and then tomorrow we can work on paths and fences, which is exciting. So we'll pull the, not that, pull the fences that we have already out so that we can work on those. And it doesn't look like we have any paths. Okay. All right, farm plan. Okay. I guess we'll just go to bed and then start all that tomorrow. Oh, when you pull out your sword on your dog. Okay, go to sleep. Okay, level 7 farming, +1 watering can proficiency, +1 hoe proficiency, and now we can craft a loom and quality retaining soil. All right. Okay, we made 1,000 gold. Is there anything else that we want to upgrade? I guess we could upgrade our watering can. Okay. Weather report. It's going to be clear and sunny all day. Fortune teller. The spirits are in good humor today. I think you'll have a little extra luck. And then Queen of Sauce. Chocolate cake. What better way to spend these cold winter nights than digging your way through a rich chocolate mountain? With my help, you'll be well on your way to creating the finest cake you've ever laid eyes on. Now you're going to need a lot of sugar. Now you're going to need a lot of sugar. ... Sweet. Now we know how to make chocolate cake. I think Haley's favorite is pink cake. Starting tomorrow, a traveling merchant fleet will dock at Pelican Town for the yearly night market. The market starts at 5 p.m. and will be in port for the next 3 days. Please visit the beach after 5 p.m. to join the festivities. There's free coffee. Okay. I wonder if they might have some of the rare seeds we need for the community center to get the greenhouse, because that remixed bundle makes it a little bit difficult for us to get the greenhouse, which isn't great. Okay, let's move that. And check on the animals. I might want to move these chests, but we won't worry about that right now. Some mushrooms. Hello, Betsy. It's probably a little lonely in here, being the only animal. Okay. Good morning, chickens. And duck. Alright. I know I don't have to refill it because there's not that many animals, but I like refilling it so that I don't have to worry about it if I forget it on one day. Okay. I think she needs some friends. I agree. But I don't know if I want to do 2 cows right now. I think I'd rather upgrade and then be able to buy other animals, like the sheep. But I don't have the money for that upgrade right now. Oh, wrong one. I got so used to our foraging one being there. Actually... Okay, we do want to upgrade our watering can. So maybe we'll go do that, and then we'll come back and work on fences and paths. Hello, puppy. Oh, have I already said hello to you? I guess so. Okay. The weather where I live is like starting to get colder, which I'm very excited about. But I'm still trying to decide whether I am ready for winter or not. I do feel like I love winter. But can I not upgrade my watering can? I don't have my watering can. That is necessary to upgrade the watering can. So let's go back, grab that, and then come back. Yeah, because I really love wintertime and I love the snow, and I tend to miss the snow when it's going, but I feel like I'm having the same experience with like the warmer weather, which I usually don't have. But my favorite season is fall, so I'm very excited for the official start of fall, which I think is on Monday. And then we'll be doing our a fall stream on Tuesday, where we're doing a fall build in The Sims. And I am excited about that. Okay, watering can. We're grabbing our watering can. Just over here. Makes sense that you need to have the watering can to upgrade it. Might be worth it also to upgrade our trash can. Or we could upgrade our backpack so we can carry more. Since we're starting to open up new areas, that might be useful. And I think that is 10,000 gold. We'll go check that when we are coming back from upgrading the watering can. Okay, great tools. There we go. Thanks, I'll get started on this as soon as I can. It should be ready in a couple of days. In a couple days. I always want to say a couple of days, but it says couple days. Did I... What happened to that rusty spoon? Did I already turn that in? Okay, what's coming up? Today's Pierre's birthday. Oh, Squidfest was... I missed Squidfest. Oops. Pierre... No, not Pierre's birthday. Harvey's birthday is today. Okay. Let's see. Our fence is going to be moved, so we can just, I guess, destroy this. But the grass doesn't grow in the wintertime. So I'm wondering, can we even plant grass? Okay. Let's move these things. Where do we want to move them to? Oh, we want to move them up this way, actually. According to our farm plan. Yeah, we'll leave it there for now. Okay. Okay. Since this is the mayo one, I'm going to mark this as white, and then this is the cheese one, so I'll mark it as yellow. Just to remember which one's which. Okay, and then... Actually, maybe I want to move these down a couple. There we go. And then that there. And then our fence. Oh, I see. I might want to make the path, because then that will show me where I actually want things. Cobblestone path. Okay. Path is 2 away. Okay, so let's just move this down this way. And then we do want path this way. Da, da, da. Okay. For some reason in the Stardew Valley, the farm planner, I couldn't have fence this far over, which is odd. Okay, how far down do we want it? Oops. It's like to the top of the pond, basically. But I want to remove that path then. Okay. And then we'll just go across this way. We can make more. Oh, I think this was actually too high. Let's move that again. I know this is riveting content, everyone, but gotta try and make our farm a little aesthetic. So it actually goes to here. There we go. Hello, there we go. And okay, that's good because there's some grass growing in this section, which means that in the spring it'll continue growing over there. We have a gate there. Might be nice to have a gate there. And then I do want to make another gate. Okay. Though ideally an iron fence would be nice. Oh, an iron gate, I should say. But for now, we're going to go with the wood one. And we'll put a gate here. Does that not work? There we go. Okay. I think I want to move this gate, though. Do I? Let's just make another or more stone paths to see how it'll go. There we go. Can't put a path there, I guess. I think maybe it would be fun to have a wooden path like inside the fence. Again, I'm trying to think aesthetically. So aesthetics and Stardew are not my strong suit. And then we do want a path that kind of leads to all of the different spots. So eventually our greenhouse is going to move, but for now we can just put a nice path there. Why is... Hello? There we go. And then we can... Oh. I was like, what just happened? 10 p.m. Okay. It's nice that you continue to talk while playing. It's nice listening to you play while I'm grinding, fishing for the missing legendary. Yes, I try to do that as I feel like it's nice for people who are lurking. They're just kind of like hanging out with us in our stream and not necessarily like fully participating. But then I also try and do it for accessibility reasons for anyone who might be low vision or you know, any other type of have any other type of disability in which like me narrating what I'm doing is helpful to them. So I feel like, you know, a lot of times with arguments for accessibility, one of the biggest things is that accessibility is actually not only helpful to the people that are disabled, but also everyone. Accessibility is genuinely for everyone. So I'm glad that you brought it up and you said that it's nice, because it is something that I strive to do for many different reasons. So yay. Glad it's a positive thing. It's why I read all of the dialogue out loud too and try and describe what's happening on screen as it's happening and say like who's talking. Because also if you're lurking and you're like not necessarily looking at the screen, you might miss out on what's going on when you actually do want to be engaged in a certain way, and it's nice to kind of keep up with stream while you don't have to keep your eyes like locked on the screen. Okay, let's go to bed because it's 12:10. All right. Go to sleep. All right, we made 756 gold, so that's good. I have another sip of tea. Love that exclamation. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Thank you for the love and the positivity. I really appreciate it. I felt myself getting a little dizzy, so I'm going to take a second and eat some Cheez-Its. So don't mind me. Thank you so much for the sub, Mr. Tinney. I really appreciate it. Oh my gosh, that's very exciting. Thank you. We just got our first subs this past week, and I feel like we're growing so much faster than I expected. So, yeah, thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Thank you. Sorry if I'm munching into the mic. I'll try and lean away. I just need a few bites. Not trying to give you ASMR Cheez-It chewing content. Thank you for the hype, Great Grazer. That is our new follower emote. I drew it myself. It's not great, but I wanted to give us something that was a little more custom to our stream and our brand rather than using just the ones that Twitch has made. And you're the first one to use it in chat, so thank you. I appreciate it. I drew that on Procreate Pocket on my phone, so I don't have a lot of control over the lines, so I feel like it's not as crisp and clean as I would like it to be, but it's what we've got. You're welcome. Enjoy the snack. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. I love ASMR. I also enjoy ASMR. I'm particular about what kind of ASMR I enjoy. But I'm really into like slime content. I really enjoy slime. I actually have, I don't think that you can see it from here, but there's a couple of like 4 different bottles of slime that I have back there, and the like slime ASMR content. I love it so much. And then I also found this like wax ASMR, where it's like on the inside it's slime, but on the outside it's been coated in wax and it looks like food. And like the person who I was watching, they have like really long nails, and they were like tapping their nails on the wax and then like breaking it, and you could hear the cracks, and I was like, oh, this is so good. But then my husband does not enjoy it at all. It makes him really uncomfortable, so I have to be careful not to have like the volume on too loud if he's around, because then he'll just like he has Tourette's, so he'll start like ticking. And I'm like, I'm so sorry, but I love it so much. It's so good. I am not really big on the chewing into the mic content though. That kind of content, like, that's not my kind of ASMR, though I don't judge anyone who does like it. I enjoy loads of different kinds. It just depends. Sometimes tingles go away if I watch something too much, so I switch over a lot. I agree. Yeah, I can't watch something too much or it'll go away. That happened with the wax one. I watched it for like a straight hour and a half because I was trying to get to sleep and I was having like high pain night, so I was using it to distract myself. So I had to like stop watching it after a while, but I agree. Yeah, if I watch it for too long, the tinglies go away. Yeah, I don't think I ever really watched ASMR with food. I haven't either. I've seen it, but I never click on it because I'm not tempted. But the tingly feeling that you get with ASMR kind of reminds me of I didn't realize that not everyone gets that feeling, but I get that feeling when I hear someone who sings really well. Or sometimes with like Hold on, my my laptop died, which is just my second monitor, but let me plug it back in. Okay, it's turning back on. I can't see chat right now until it turns back on, but yeah, I get that tingly feeling when I hear someone sing. There we go. We're back. And it's kind of a similar thing where that feeling doesn't stay with me the entire time that I'm listening to someone sing, but it's like when they start or when they hit a particularly challenging note. It's kind of similar with ASMR, where if I listen to it for too long, it kind of slips away. Okay. I had my little snacky. We're ready to go. Weather report. It's going to be a beautiful sunny day tomorrow. Fortune teller. The spirits are in good humor today. I think you'll have a little extra luck. And living off the land. Let's talk geodes. Geodes are hollow stones that often contain valuable minerals. A blacksmith can crack them open for you for a fee. Now, there's different kinds of geodes, and each one yields a different subset of minerals. The rare Omni geode, however, can contain every kind of mineral. Oh, I never really clued in on that in my past playthroughs. Okay. Omni geode can have all different kinds of minerals, but then the different kinds of geodes can have different subsets, the other ones. Okay. I feel like maybe I picked up on that pattern myself, but I guess I would never really put it into words. Good to know. Okay. Put that in there. Now we have this area kind of set up the way I want it. I kind of want to move these trees over here and then have all of the trees in this area have tappers, so that it's easier to get to them, because right now all of my trees are down by the pond at the bottom of my farm. So they're a little bit out of the way. So it'd be nice to come over here, grab all the syrups and everything, pine tar and everything, go in here, collect anything that's in the barn, collect anything that's in the coop. Eventually, when I have the greenhouse, collect everything that's in the greenhouse, drop everything off. I just kind of want it to be streamlined a little bit. Maybe grab my milk pail. Forgot to grab that. And then eventually, when we upgrade again, or no, when I get the auto grabber, we won't have to grab the milk pail. That's one thing that I prioritize a lot in my Stardew Valley playthroughs, is buying the auto grabber as soon as possible, because it's kind of a pain in the ass to try and grab all of the eggs and milk and everything every day. Which is what people do in real life, so. Oops. Okay. All right. What else do we want to do? I feel like we need to finish the fences, so let's do that. Just put the fence along here. Oops. Get rid of that one. There we go. Yeah. Here we go. Alright, that looks pretty clean. And that'll give us a fast way to move down this way. And now we want to make sure that we have a path that goes all the way to the southern exit of the farm. I don't know. Oops. Didn't mean to leave. Okay. Let's make more cobblestone path and then bring it to meet the cobblestone path up at the top. This grass. Okay. Maybe we scooch. Is that okay? Sure, why not? Or do we want to have it like that? I don't think it really matters, it's fine. Okay, but we do want to remove this fence because it's serving no purpose now. Okay. See, there's already all this oak resin and pine tar and maple syrup that I've missed down here because I never come down here, which is why I want it to be closer to where we go on a regular basis on our farm, so that we won't miss it. Okay, and we do want to move these as well, because this will keep our grass growing up here, so that. Sure, that works. Okay, so now we have a path from our house to the barns to down here. I do want to make this a double path as soon as we can, though. Maybe on this side. There we go. And then we can get rid of... We could make it a triple path. Maybe for aesthetics we will. Okay. Oops. Did not mean to go fishing. Okay. Cobblestone path. Let's make a few more. And then we might make the wooden path inside the fenced area with the animals a little bit wider as well. We'll take a look at it. Sure. That looks okay. Okay. Do we have any wood to make a wooden path? We do. Not a lot. Okay. Grab the mayo and the cheese. Make another mayo. Okay, yeah, let's make this path here maybe a little bit wider. And here, and then we're gonna move this. And I do know, let's see, how do we have it separated? Okay. So 1, 2. Yeah, we're gonna put the oak trees in a line there. And then the maples will go right, oh shoot, right next to the barn. There we go. And we want the pine trees all the way over here. No, not there. Right next to the wall. Oops. Oh my goodness, it's a kitten! Hello, kitten! Can I come snuggle? You can come sit up here, or are you gonna hang out someplace else? Mm-hmm. You gonna come sit? This has been her pattern for the last 3 Sundays. I think this is gonna be her new thing, is that around this time she'll come into the bedroom and start screaming at me until I pick her up. Wanna come up here? Come on. Oh, okay, this is our baby. Hopefully. Oops. For some reason my, hold on. I've just realized that my screen is frozen, so I haven't been able to see chat. Okay, hold on. Let me disconnect and then reconnect. Sorry if I've missed your chat. I didn't realize that my screen was frozen. So sorry. Okay. Okay, so I listen to it a lot during gaming. It always keeps me calm. Yeah, that is nice. You know, I haven't used that as a strategy. But that's a good strategy. Like if I'm playing like Silk Song or something, to try and listen to ASMR to calm me. Tomato Shark says if it didn't drive me crazy, I would have to try to keep me calm during Silk Song. I know. Same thought. I'm totally unorganized with my tappers. I place them on trees on my way to Robin or at the bus stop. That's smart though. Yeah, I try to be more organized with them just because Stardew is a wonderful game, but it also like there's it's can be really distracting if you have ADHD. So I try to like organize as much as possible so that my ADHD does not like keep me from missing out on stuff. I hate writing introductions, but I did it. Oh, you joined the Discord? Oh, and you wrote an introduction on the Discord? Oh, thank you so much. As like never feel any pressure to do anything that makes you feel uncomfortable. And I completely get it. I think I've only written an introduction on one Discord, and it's only because I felt super comfortable in that space. I also like get a lot of anxiety when I'm in chat on Twitch as well. So I totally get it. But thank you so much for writing an intro. I'm looking forward to reading it. And I'm really excited that we're growing our community on Discord as well. We do have a Stardew Valley channel. So if you're ever inclined to like ask a question about Stardew or post a picture or a screenshot of something that you experienced in the game or anything like that, please feel free. That channel, that Stardew Valley channel is meant for us to kind of keep up with each other's games and ask any questions. I do have to write, some type of general guidance on spoilers though, because I would really hate for people to go into my Discord and then like see something that they don't want to read. And I know that there's ways that you can hide spoilers behind like a little gray bar too. So I'll have to write some guidance on that into my Discord soon. But yeah, thank you so much for joining. I appreciate it. I'm excited that our community is growing. That's very, very exciting. I'm so sorry I missed all of these chats. Speaking of, let me make sure I'm not muted. But yeah, I didn't realize that my computer had frozen, which is not ideal. Okay, so we do have pine tar now and oak resin. What are you doing, kitten? Do you want to say hi? No, you just want pets? Okay. It's around her lunchtime, and she has an automatic feeder, so she tends to come scream at us either like anywhere between an hour before her feeder turns to like 20 minutes before her feeder turns. So she's just trying to get attention so that I'll feed her, but she knows that's not how that works. Right, baby? Okay. Let's put these seeds up. All right. We got that path down. Actually, we can do the path around. Actually, let's make sure that, yeah. We do need more wood. So we're eventually going to have wood all the way around this area here. And then this will be our like flower farm area and our honey area, and we'll reorganize all of this, and that will be also surrounded by some paths. But we're out of wood right now, so we'll just use the rest to create more paths. And then next time we play Stardew, we can do that. You leaving? No? Okay. Just want pets. The dog running right into the house. Okay. We do have enough stone to make the stone paths, so let's do that. Yeah, I've used that as well. Forgot the command for it, though. Was it blah blah? Oh. That's great. That's a great question. I don't know. I've actually never used it because, again, my social anxiety usually keeps me from from posting in other people's discords. But I will look it up, and then I'll probably add it to the rules, and then just put like a message in the general channel that like lets people know, hey, by the way, there's been an update to the rules. Please go ahead and check those out so that you know what has changed or what we've added or something like that. Oh, I put those wooden ones in the wrong spot. Yeah, I've seen other people use that, use the like graying out of the spoilers, but I haven't used it myself, so I'm not exactly sure what it entails. I think these are actually going to move over, so yeah. I've tested it in Discord. I remembered correctly. Okay, cool. Good to know. I'm going to write down what you said then. Okay. Sweet. Thank you for testing it. I will probably add that. I have to work later today, so it won't be today, but I will probably add that sometime this week, since we are growing, which is it's crazy. We ended up like doubling how many followers we had in a week, and we got a few subscribers this week, and we're growing a lot faster than I expected, which is that's a very positive thing. And I'm still trying to like process it. It's yeah, I'm pumped. Okay. Let's move this flute. And then I know that we want to, how close can we get this fence here? Okay, so right here. That's fine. And we do want to do it all the way down, so we can just go ahead and do that. And we'll just make more. All right. Yeah, and because we're growing, I feel like we might be able to get affiliate sometime. Hopefully, cross my fingers, knock on wood, in the near future. The last thing that I need is to get 2 more streams where we have an average of 4 viewers, and then I will automatically get affiliate from there. So hopefully that can happen sometime soon. And then we will have so many new ways for the community to engage with us on stream unlocked, which will be really exciting. One of the things that I am excited about is like the sound effects extension. That one doesn't work until you are an affiliate. But once I get affiliate, we can start having sound effects in stream, which is fun. Oh my gosh, white dot shirt. That's so cute. Okay, I feel like that's very much her vibe. Probably not a winter vibe though, but that will definitely be a shirt she wears. Sweet. I think I'll put the flute in here too. And we'll just keep everything else in her inventory since it's nighttime. Okay, fingers crossed. Thank you. Okay, we'll go to sleep. And it is 11 o'clock, so I do need to get off stream and get ready to go to work. But thank you so much for hanging out today. I had a lot of fun. Thank you to our new friends who followed and subscribed. I really appreciate you. And it was really fun talking to you. I got to learn some stuff about the way that driver's license and things work in different countries and a little bit about F1 racing. So yeah, I really enjoyed talking with you all. If you've been lurking and you aren't following yet, please feel free to follow if you would like to keep up with our streams and get notified as to when we're going live. We are slowly building a really lovely community of really positive people, and I'm so grateful to be in this position where I get to kind of cultivate a new community for us to be able to hang out in and be in a safe space. So yeah, thank you so much again for being here. Thank you for hanging out. If you haven't checked my socials out yet, I'll pop those into chat. I have an Instagram where I post clips, regular life things, and I also post my schedule for the following week every Saturday. So you'll be able to know what we're going to be streaming every Saturday. And then I have a VODs channel on YouTube where I post all of my VODs. If you want to check out what we've been doing in our JojaMart Let's Play in Stardew before this or anything else that we've streamed before, you can head over there. There are also some shorts and clips over there as well. And then I think the Discord link went up pretty recently, but I'll pop that back into chat so it's easy to see. It'll just be at the bottom there. But we also have a Discord. Again, our community is growing on there. I'm creating more channels where we can have more specific conversations about things. And like I said, everyone in our community so far has been really lovely and positive and really interesting, have interesting backgrounds and stuff like that. So if you want to hang out with our community some more, please feel free to join our Discord over there. Our next stream, today's Sunday, our next stream will be on Tuesday. We will be playing in The Sims 4 and we'll be doing a fall themed build on there. So if you want to come over and feel the fall vibes, I'll also probably change out my headphone decor because this is our summer headphone decor. So say goodbye to the strawberries for now until either next spring or summer. But yeah, I'll change that out and yeah, we'll just have some nice, lovely, cozy Sims 4 building fall vibes on Tuesday. And then on Thursday, we're going to be playing The Legend of Zelda 1987. Again, we haven't played it in about a month, but I am determined to finish the game. We have 3 more levels left in that game, so I am determined to finish because we've accidentally deleted our save twice before this, and I'm determined not to do that again too. But yeah, that's part of our series where I'm going to try and play through all of the Zelda games on stream from the in release date order. And yeah, we started on the first one and it's been a challenge so far, mostly because of technology. But yeah, so that's what we'll be doing on Thursday. So that's the rest of the week. And I think that is all of the updates I have for everyone for now. Thanks for a good stream. Have had fun as well. Enjoy your day. Of course, thank you so much for being here. Yes, Zelda. Yeah, Zelda is my favorite game series. I think I have a short on that as well, but yeah, I'm very excited to try. NES 8-bit Zelda was a pain in the ass. NES 8-bit Zelda. 8-bit is like the format of the game, I believe, but I don't know what NES is. Ocarina of Time transformed me into a gamer for life. Incredible. I don't think I've played Ocarina of Time yet. I started Wind Waker. I've played Breath of the Wild, Tears of the Kingdom. I've played Twilight Princess. Oh, there goes the little alien in game. I think that might be all of the ones that I've played. NES is original Nintendo. Gotcha. Oh, Nintendo Entertainment System. Yes. Yeah, it is a pain in the ass, especially on the Switch because the buttons are weird and different. So that has presented a challenge for me for sure. I hated Wind Waker. I haven't gotten that far into it enough to have an opinion on it yet, but I probably will be playing it on stream at some point, so I will probably form a strong opinion on it at that point. Zelda 1 and 2 are on Nintendo Entertainment System, yes. Okay. Stupid boat. So much sailing. I know that's one of the main critiques of that game is like you're just sailing for a lot of it. So yeah. It'll make good opportunities to chat, like on Twitch, but probably not the most exciting thing in the world. All right, I am going to head out. Everyone have a lovely rest of your day. And until next time, Cadet says goodbye. Until next time, I will see you all very, very soon. All right. Bye.